What's good, everybody? It's your boy YK The Truth, Boxing TV, and I'm back with another video. Chris Eubanks Jr. roast Frank Warren. Check this out.
Zaramata, we haven't seen Chris Eubanks Jr. since I thought he put in a career best performance against Liam Smith. He's the only man I know that's been called out by everyone from 147 to 168 pounds. Chris, you're back, and it's good to see you back as well. New promotional team, new trainer for this camp as well. On the promotional team, you've chosen boxer. Why?
Why boxer? Because every other promoter out here is a scumbag. That's why. You know, you've got Frank Warren behind me, been lying and cheating his way through boxing for the last couple decades.
Look at his face. He's like, I can't believe he's doing this right now. Look at his face. He's heated. Let's listen to this because it's going to expose a lot of information, even information about Devin Haney. Like, these dudes are crooked. Let's play the video.
Sued me for a couple $100,000 a few years ago, so obviously I was never going to go with him. You know, the guy's a scumbag. Calais Sauerland, you know, had me locked up.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
Calais Sauerland had me locked up in a terrible contract for the last few years, squeezing money out of me at every opportunity. Scumbag. Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith, you know, they did everything they could to try and make this fight against Conor Benn still go ahead.
Scumbag.
Still go ahead.
Why don't you fight Hamza Sherrod, scumbag?
After knowing that they, you know, that he was on steroids.
Y'all better go check Daniel Dubois. You need to go check him and make sure he wasn't on nothing. Because Eddie Hearns knew that Ryan Garcia was dirty. What are they doing? What are they doing? As soon as Ryan Garcia beat up Devin Haney, Eddie Hearns didn't want nothing to do with him. Got rid of him, right? Didn't even want to give him tickets to the fight. Got rid of him. Are they setting these fighters up? Why was you trying to make this man fight somebody you know is dirty? Who was Devin Haney roasting? Who was he roasting? Conor Benn. Conor Benn is dirty. His fighters are dirty. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearns, they got this type of God versus the devil energy. But they're all on the same damn team. They're all on the same team. Raping and milking these boxers. These promoters are terrible.
Scumbags, you know. I would say the only promoter that I know for sure isn't a scumbag is His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh. You know, this is a man who isn't trying to take money from fighters. He isn't trying to use lawyers.
Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Turkey for having integrity, unlike Frank Warren and Eddie Hearns. Shout out to Your Excellency. Let's play.
And accountants to lock fighters up in slave contracts. You know, he's a man of God. He's a man of religion. That's what's most important to the people of Saudi Arabia. He just wants to put the biggest fights on, the best events on, and pay fighters what they're worth.
These promoters are scumbags. They're doing to these fighters what promoters in these record labels do to their artists. They basically rape you. Then when you finish boxing, right, all you have is a legacy. Everybody want, Eddie Hearns want everybody to have a legacy. They don't want Devin Haney to make any money. They don't want him, no, get rid of the Floyd Mayweather attitude. Go for your legacy. But they don't want these fighters to be paid. They want slaves. Make it make sense, man. The fighters are the ones who get in that ring and get their brains beat in for our entertainment. At least you guys can do is pay these people what they're worth.
And as a fighter, you know, it's a blessing to be a fighter at this moment of time, because this is the first time we've ever had a promoter like this in the history of boxing. Oh, and you know, Ben Shalom's a very cool guy too.
Welcome back, Chris.
You got the what you got? Don King. You got the Floyd Mayweathers. You got all of these promotion companies. You got Golden Boy. We know how he give it up. Don't want to pay fighters. Shame. Shame on these promoters, man. Turkey Al-Sheikh is doing more for boxing than you guys are doing in a decade. And watch him in the back. Frank Warren is mad, yo. He's in the back, fiddling with his pen. Look at it.
Harmony in the room, as expected. On your opponent choice, Chris, Kamil Zaramata, I mentioned at the top, you've had fighters from 147 to 168 to call you out, right? Some big names.
Look at the pen.
Why Kamil?
Because
look at his pen. He is heated.
I've been off a year, and this is a solid opponent, 25-2. He's only lost to 2 world champions. It's the perfect fight for me to get back into the ring after a year layoff, build a relationship with Saudi, get out there, get the ring rust off.
Look at the pen, y'all.
And then
look at the pen. Look at his hand.
Go and knock off all these big names and world titles over the next 12 months.
Kamil, I'll come to you. A couple of big fights that you've been in recent.
But that's real shit, man. Stop raping these boxers, man. It's your boy YK, and I'm out. Peace.